It's an exciting time for local basketball fans. March Madness is underway. 50 minutes from now, the SIUE Cougars will make their NCAA Tournament debut as the 16 seed against Houston. SIUE made the dance by winning the Ohio Valley Conference. A watch party gets underway soon for students at the Meridian Ballroom on campus. And later tonight, the 6th seed Mizzou Tigers take on the Drake Bulldogs. Mizzou finished 22-11, 6th in the SEC. That tip-off is set for 6:35. Both teams are playing in Wichita, Kansas. Sports Director Frank Cusimano and Corey Miller are there to preview the games.
Welcome to Intrust Bank Arena in Wichita, Kansas. Frank Cusimano with Corey Miller as we continue our NCAA tournament coverage. In just about an hour, it's going to be Brian Baroni and the SIU Edwardsville Cougars against Kelvin Sampson and the Houston Cougars. SIUE has had a terrific season, their first ever berth into the NCAA tournament, but the Cougars are the #1 seed for a reason. Earlier today, I had a chance to talk with Brian Baroni about how they plan to attack this great Houston squad.
We have to, pick and choose when we got to go hit them with the right kind of play. We have to simplify. It's more concepts. All right, here's the concept of what we're going to do in this action. Now we got to move the ball, make the extra pass, attack, make the right read. If it doesn't work, you got to go do it again. But yeah, we can't overcomplicate things tomorrow.
Frank, and when you're a squad in the big dance for the very first time, you get some cool stories, and we found one last night. Check out these two guys. They were on the very first SIUE team all the way back in 1967. They never gave up hope, though. They waited 50-plus years, but they always knew they'd be here.
Well, when they first went D1, they had us talk to the team, and I said, you guys are not the first D1 team. We were, because it was all one level. You played there was no D2 or 3.
And our first official practice was on Saturday at 10 o'clock. Harry put our uniforms on. We took our team picture. Then he said, gentlemen, take a knee. He said, one day you're going to be so proud of this university because we're going to go to the big dance one day. And so we were no doubt that Harry was always right, and I had no doubt that this was going to happen one day.
At 6:30 tonight, it's going to be the Drake Bulldogs against the Mizzou Tigers. The matchup to watch will be how Mizzou handles this young man, Bennett Sturts, the only player in America to lead his conference in scoring, assists, and steals. Guarding him tonight will be Anthony Robinson. I asked the Drake coach, Ben McCullum, about what makes this kid tick. Why is he so special?
Yeah.
What makes him tick?
He's got a really good coach. I think his probably greatest strength is his humility, so he's able to learn and adapt to things very quickly.
He's a great player, and I'm just going to stick to coach's game plan, and we're going to, play him hard. He's good. He's a great player, so it's going to be a hard task for our team tomorrow. Defense is my calling card, so I'm going to go out there and show them what I've been doing all year and just who I am as a person.
It is kind of interesting. Many of the national prognosticators are picking a Drake upset. I don't think you are.
I don't think I am. I don't think you are either. What I'd really love to see, we've seen a 16-over a couple times. I'd love to see one in person today with SIUE.
For Corey Miller, I'm Frank Cusimano. Let's send it back to the station.
And let's not forget about the Fighting Illini. Illinois is a 6th seed in the Midwest and will play Xavier tomorrow night in Milwaukee.